to speed up your Chrome web browser. I know when you guys first installed Chrome, it was probably really fast, faster than any other browser, and then over the months or the years, it's really slowed down. It's using a lot of RAM, and you don't know why. It just over time it starts to slow down. So these are just some few tips and tricks you can do that are guaranteed to speed up your browser again, right? So some of them you might have already done, and some are probably new, but doing all of them are guaranteed to show some performance improvement on your browsing experience. So first, what you want to do is check what extensions you have installed. You might want to disable certain extensions that you didn't know that were installed, but they're there. So the way to check that is you can go press this right here, and then you can go to more tools and extensions, right? Or you can go just put this URL in, Chrome/extensions, and here you can see all the extensions I have installed. And what you might have noticed is that a lot of them are grayed out, right? That's because those are disabled, right? So just go through your list, see which ones you don't need. You can either remove them completely or disable them, right? I have a lot. Sometimes I need them, so I enable it. So I don't want to just always have to keep on installing it back again when I need it. So that's why I just keep them disabled. All right. That's one thing. Is this will guarantee that your RAM is being used less. The less extensions you have open, the less RAM it'll use. Alright, that's the first thing. The second thing is you want to check your web apps, right? So the way you can check what web apps you have is you can go to Chrome, and all you just have to do is apps. Alright, see here you can see that I have these web apps installed: Web Store, Google Drive, Typing Scout, Slides, YouTube. So the ones you don't need, you can just right click, remove from Chrome. Okay, and that will just completely remove it from Chrome. It won't be in memory. Obviously you won't be able to use it, but it will speed up your Chrome. It won't take as long as it does to load, because there's less resources that it has to load, right? That's the second thing. Another tip is you can enable prefetch resources. So what that means is resource prefetching or preloading, some people refer to it, is it provides intelligent suggestions about the pages or the links the user is most likely going to open next. So it kind of predicts what page you're going to click on next, so it loads that page, right? It loads that page in the background without you knowing. So the way we access that is we want to go to the options, settings, right? And then after we're in settings, we want to go to show advanced settings. Alright, and now in advanced settings, you have to find the option where it says prefetch resources to load pages more quickly. Alright, where did it go? Okay, so I guess they updated it, right? So it's basically this one: user prediction service to load pages more quickly, right? And you want to make sure you have that enabled. All right, so that will the next page you enable that you open, and most of the times it is correct, right? It does use some intelligent background processes that knows what page you're going to open next. So by the time you click that page, it already has been loaded, so it'll load a lot faster for you. All right, and then after that, what you want to go is into the flags section of Chrome, right? So we can just go to Chrome // flags. right? And if you really don't know what you're doing here, you shouldn't really mess around, but I'm going to guide you through whatever you have to do over here. All right, so you don't have to worry. So the first thing you want to see is this one, experimental canvas feature, right? So if you can't find it, you can just search it up here, right? All right, experimental canvas feature, right? And you want to make sure that that is enabled. I already have it enabled. If you don't, go ahead and enable that. Okay, that's one thing. And the second thing is you want to search fast tab / Windows close. Yeah, this. And you want to enable this also. I've already done all the performance fixes on my computer, on my Chrome, so that's why you'll see most of them, if not all of them, are already correct the way they should be, right? So you want to enable that, and then next what you want to search for is scroll prediction. All right, so scroll prediction, make sure that's enabled, right? So just to clear up to you guys, because I don't think I mentioned what fast tab was. So fast tab is the close option. Increases the response time of the browser when a user tries to close a tab or a window, right? So basically, when you close a tab, Chrome already has some JavaScript running in the background. So enabling this will make it close faster and unload the resources that that tab is using, or that window. All right, and now scroll prediction. It's a feature that tells Chrome that to predict the future. So basically, to predict the mouse, the pointer, right, the future position of that when you scroll. So it kind of already gets the page loaded before you can scroll, right? So that's basically what scroll prediction is. Next, you want to do answers. Okay, new omnibox answers in suggest types, right? So you want to basically have this enabled. All right, so I probably have forgotten that, but that should be enabled, right? So basically, the omnibox refers to this the URL box up here where you type your URL. So when you do keep it enabled, it'll give you the suggestions, and it'll help a lot with the responses. All right. Next, what you want to do is find maximum tiles. Hold on. Okay, so I guess maximum tiles, they remove that feature in the newest version of Chrome. But so I guess we can just skip that. And the next one we'll go to is simple cache for HTTP. Hopefully that's here. Okay, yeah. So simple cache for HTTP, you want to have that enabled also. So basically, it's a new caching system that Chrome introduced in the new version of the browser and the updates. So it's a way better caching system than the old one. So you always want to have that enabled, right? It's more efficient and it uses less space, right? So yeah, make sure you have that enabled. All right, and basically that is it. Once you made any change, you have to make sure you have to press relaunch now. So in order for the changes to take effect, you have to relaunch the browser and start again. You don't have to restart your computer, only the browser, right? And if by accident you change something that you weren't supposed to, or you're not sure, you can always press reset to default, right? So yeah, that'll automatically do it. So this was enabled, and yeah, that's basically it. If you use a different browser like Chrome, my bad, like Firefox or Internet Explorer, watch out for my tutorials for those, because I'm going to put up tutorials on how to make those faster also. All right. So If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with another great tutorial.